Judge receives threats after granting bond to Bainbridge daycare worker accused of child abuse.
New tonight, a daycare worker arrested in Bainbridge. Yvette Thurston is facing felony child abuse charges for her alleged treatment of a toddler. Thurston was arrested at Little Blessings, a church childcare facility, and is still wearing that Little Blessings shirt in this booking photo. The child's father shared photos of his one-year-old son online and with us, but we want to warn you first, these images are startling. This is Clay Weeks. His father, Corey, says this happened on Clay's first day. Bainbridge Public Safety says they were called to the facility Monday just before 7 p.m. BPS has not released any details about what happened, but says officers were able to watch video surveillance of the incident. Thurston has bonded out of the Decatur County Jail and was ordered to have no contact with anyone under 18 or the Weeks family.
The school year just started. We're not even in September yet, and so far we've had a mom threaten to shoot another mom. We've had a mom pack a gun in the kid's lunch bag when she should have packed a lunch. We had a teacher all drunk up on the second day of school crash this car between classes at the school. But this right here, this is egregious. This is way over the top. What could a one-year-old boy possibly do to you who's supposed to be a child care professional? What could he have possibly done to make you lose your temper and get so violent with? I can't think of anything, but that's the problem. We're not dealing with normal thinking people. A judge has received threats after granting bond to a South Georgia daycare worker who was accused of child abuse. The district attorney's office released a statement Monday on the threats. The hostility comes about a week after Yvette Thurston, 54, was charged with first-degree aggravated battery and 3 counts of first-degree child abuse. The little boy is only 1, according to the Bainbridge Public Safety. The child's father has spoken out since the alleged abuse took place at Little Blessings Child Care. Parent Corey Weeks said that Thurston hurt his child on the boy's first day at the learning center, and that must have taken an incredible amount of restraint to not race up there and stomp that woman's ears together, seeing your child come out on his first day. What should have been a very sweet memory is just a bitter nightmare. You can take one look at the photo and see why people are upset. Hell, it made me upset, but I understand that as a judge, you can't let your personal biases get in the way of giving this lady her fair shake at due process. Does she deserve a fair shake at due process? Hell no. But that's why I'm not a judge. She deserves a fair chance to use the same system. Now, as far as being on the streets go and not being detained, she might not be that much better off. She can still get approached and confronted about what she did. People watch the news. They know what happened. For all we know, she might not be able to leave her house behind this. District Attorney Joe Mulholland of the South Georgia Circuit wrote that his office will hold those accountable who threaten the judge. Mulholland said he intends to prosecute anyone who threatens the judge, writing in part that his office will not tolerate abuse of the children in our community, and it will also not tolerate threats against our judges. Basically what he's saying is, we're going to cook this lady. We got it. We're going to smoke her. Just don't get in the way. The rule of law is the foundation of our community. The district attorney wrote, our judges deserve to perform their duties without fear for their safety. You may not like their decisions, but you don't have the right to threaten them or their families. Fair enough. After Thurston's arrest, a judge set her bond at $44,000. The daycare worker bonded out of the Decatur County Jail last week. Online records show. Of course, I love to hear your thoughts on this. I like to hear your opinions on this. But my question is, why do all very mean people have such short necks? Did they not get enough water and sunlight as a child? She looks like she has to straighten her back out just to swallow food like some large flightless bird.